Hey guys, Shakarez here, and today I'm bringing you my new series called The Science of Silver, where I'll be analyzing some games I've been playing on my Smurf, and hopefully teaching you guys something. This game I'll be jungling as Skarner, and I'll both provide tips for jungling in general and for the champion as well. Now, let's get right on to runes. I'm running the usual attack speed, move speed setup. Glyphs can be either flat MR, scaling MR, or cooldown reduction if they have no AP at all. If you're playing aggressive like I am though, I'd recommend flat MR, as I'm going a lot into the enemy jungle and the enemy mid laner might come in and try to kill me. So the flat MR is usually a better option. Now on to masteries. I'm kind of trying different setups here. I was using 116-13 at the time, giving me the improved ghost on offense, pretty much the essential in defense, and enough utility to get Biscuit, Ward, Spellvamp, and Lifesteal. However, a better option would be to have 3 points in Tenacious instead of having them on Unyielding and Block, as you won't be dealing with the AD carry that much early on, and Tenacious is probably better for the ganks and to avoid getting CC locked. However, there are other alternatives. If you want to go super defensive, I'd recommend 0-21-9, and if you want to go deep into utility, 0-9-21, as shown on screen. So game starts, and right off the bat you see me getting Machete plus 2 potions plus 1 ward. And why? Well, Skarner can actually clear with two potions, and with the rejuvenation, with the Biscuit buff coming, he will actually be able to clear both red and blue with just these 2 potions and the Biscuit. And the extra ward is really good for either offensive or defensive purposes. So here I'm trying to go in. I want to steal the blue buff, and Swain sees me. And in high elo, they will be alert and probably smite it, but this is very low. So I just put my ward down. I see the buff and I smite steal it immediately. So right now, Nautilus is level 1. He didn't get practically any XP from blue buff. I'm level 2. I place my ward down, and the ward here doesn't make much sense because Nautilus is not a jungler that would invade me unless he's really stupid. But versus someone like Kha'Zix or someone that can solo a buff at level 1 with smite, I'd take care. I go to his red and I wait it out, which is a mistake. I shouldn't be waiting on his red. I should do it immediately, and I should pull it to the second bush. So do the small lizards first, and then pull the big elder lizard to the second brush. And right now what you're seeing is I'm pulling the elder lizard into the second brush. I didn't do it very well, but basically it's this what you want to do. You want to pull it out to the second brush, and then smite it exactly when you have the smite up and exactly when it's smiteable. And always combine your smite with an auto attack so you don't get outsmited. He does wolves to Wraiths and ganks mid, and Lux is in trouble. However, she does kill Swain. And then I come in, and Nautilus does try to kill Lux, but doesn't succeed. So Lux ends up with a double kill, which is really good. Especially since she had wrong runes. She had full AP runes with no armor and no magic resist, so that was pretty risky. So, and I get an assist, so we're already ahead, 3-0 in total, because I think Aatrox got a kill top. Yeah, exactly. And I get my blue. I still got my red to do, so I already have 3 buffs. And here's Nautilus. He's level 2. He knows he can't solo clear red too fast, so he first goes on to Wraiths. And I steal Wraiths, and I even do, I don't know if you noticed, but I did smite the big Wraith, because I really don't want him to have it. And he sees there's no red, he goes to Golems, and I go to my Wraiths. My ward is still there, in case someone would like to counter jungle, although Nautilus is not the kind of counter jungler. Get level 5, and I go back. So now I go back, and let's check out the build. I get Spirit Stone, a ward, a longsword, and a potion. Now, why do I get a longsword? I'm building Spirit of the Elder Lizard. Now, some people actually do Ancient Golem, but I prefer Elder Lizard. It's a matter of preference and depends on the game. Here I want to go aggressive against Nautilus, so I'm getting Elder Lizard. And right here, I ping Wolves, and I go here, and I see Nautilus. So my Lux is coming, I'm pre-made with her. We're not on voice chat, we're just on the same game in pre-made. And I know he's on Wolves, so I go from one side. Lux binds him midair, which was perfect. And this Nautilus is level 3. Lux is level 6, I'm level 5. And the biggest tip I can give you is to look at the map. If I hadn't looked at the map in this instance, we wouldn't have the kill on Nautilus. I try to get Vayne here, but I would get too many tower shots. And now here, Mr. Fiddles gets a bit too cocky, a bit too curious. I eventually kill him, and I have enough health to come back. Now Vayne tries to kill me, and maybe she would have succeeded, I'm not sure, but Lux did come and give me a shield, which ended up protecting me. So right now we're 9-0, and 9-0 is pretty much one game, unless you decide to throw. So you need to reassure your teammates that you're really ahead, but you shouldn't be playing too aggressive. And right here, I have the enemy red timed. I have his buffs timed perfectly, so I can do his buffs and he can't get them. So I just got 2 of his buffs again. He's still level 4, because he tried to gank top. Right here, I know this is an easy gank. I pop Ghost, I drag him out, and I let Aatrox finish off the kill. So, level 7, I'm 3-0-2. I do not have much CS, but I am denying Nautilus a lot. And here I come for my blue, so I can donate it to Lux, because Lux is playing really well. Now I got Wolves. Things are going pretty well. Aatrox has just died, though, because he's playing too aggressive. Nautilus is level 5 at the moment, and I know where he is. That's why Lux just backed. And right here I was pinging Wolves, but Nautilus actually did not go to Wolves. He decided to stay in lane. So right here we're going to gank him again. And I end up grabbing him. And notice how I did this a bit too soon, but notice that in the end of my ult, I turned around at 180, which gives me a better positioning in relation to him. And right here I go for his wolves, leave a small wolf, so he can't get that much XP. And right here I fuck up, I buy a second Spirit Stone, my bad. But I do have enough gold, so I sell it and finish Spirit of the Elder Lizard. And I straight up buy Swiftness Boots, a ward. And I do think, yeah, I get a pink ward, a health potion, and a mana potion, because Skarner gets quite low in terms of mana. And Lux just did mid tower, so it's going pretty well. And right now I know that his blue is coming up soon, so first we go for a gank bot lane. I do not have my ult here, so it was just mainly to try to take them out of the lane, so I can get the blue buff. And right here I'm getting blue buff. I know it's not warded because I placed my pink ward there. And we ganked Nautilus, he's level 6, he can't do much. I even grab him before he flashes, because I really don't want him to run. And right here I finish off blue buff. Meanwhile Lux is getting hammered bot lane, but they start running when they see me. I'm level 9. Vayne is level 7, and Fiddle's level 6. So we're pretty much ahead. Fiddle comes in, he can't do anything, so he nearly gets killed. Vayne flashes into the binding, and we kill her. I'm so tanky that I don't die, even though I only have Elder Lizard, and I actually don't have Ancient Golem. But I'm level 10, and we have 3 level 10s. Aatrox is level 11. And right here they try to kill, what's he called, Thresh. I'm tanking the turret along with Lux, with Varus, and we get the kill on poor Nautilus, who just hit level 7. And I do think, yeah, Lux doesn't die either. She survives with a sliver of health. And right now we're 9k gold ahead, 14 minutes in. So you just know we're going to win this game. So back onto the shop, I get a simple Kindle Gem, not much. And this Kindle Gem is usually bought, I usually buy Locket with this. If we're playing a double AP comp or if we're playing a double AP comp, I'll go for Aegis of the Legion instead. Right there I get my red, and I find a fight. Mr. Nautilus and Mr. Nasus were trying to fight, and they get killed. So pretty much here is the stompage. I'll let you see the rest of the stomp as I talk a bit more about Skarner. He can either go for Elder Lizard or Ancient Golem. Ancient Golem will still give him enough more tankiness and enough damage. I just like Elder Lizard because I really like to abuse early game. If I'm against a jungler like Nautilus or Mumu, if I'm against someone like Lee Sin or Kha'Zix, I'll probably go for for Ancient Golem because the tenacity is really nice and the tankiness. And it also gives the cooldown reduction now, so it's a better option. Also, Elder Lizard did get nerfed, and Ancient Golem is still a pretty good item. So yeah, right here we're getting our first inhibitor. Game is pretty much over. As you saw, timing the buffs is really important. I timed my enemy's buffs all the time. He couldn't get his buffs. He didn't get a single red or a single blue buff. So he couldn't do much. And people in silver aren't too communicative. If you get a blue buff, if you steal buffs, they probably won't come. But you have to pay attention all the time. But in this case, they never came to help Nautilus. So he couldn't do anything. So yeah, pretty much here we get the first inhibitor. We're going back. I think Nautilus tries to go onto Varus. Yeah, right here he tries to ult, flash ult, which was pretty funny. He didn't kill him, and we killed him. Poor Nautilus is 0-8. And his whole team was flaming him. But apart from the smite that he didn't do at level 1, he should have smited blue immediately. When you see the enemy jungler incoming, you know your smite is 490, level 1, you immediately smite it. Better use smite than save it, because if you lose your blue buff level 1, as a jungler like Nautilus, you'll be destroyed. So pretty much this is the end of the game. I'll be bringing another game next week, or earlier if I get enough likes. Here Nautilus kills me, gets his honorable kill. So yeah, that's pretty much it. Game's over. I hope you guys enjoyed the commentary. This was my first time doing gameplay. I'll see you guys in the Rift next time. Shakarez signing out.